It's been just over 2 years since the founder of local nonprofit 2x4s for Hope was charged with stealing thousands of dollars from the organization.
But this afternoon, Mark Lawrence entered a plea deal and was sentenced to 24 months probation. WGEM's Dylan Smith was in the courtroom, and Dylan, it sounds like he will have to repay that money.
That's right. Lawrence has to repay 2x4s for Hope just over $43,000 in restitutions. Now, officials from the nonprofit declined an on-camera interview, but did confirm with me the board of directors is still intact and they can finally try and move on. 2x4s for Hope is a local nonprofit that builds tiny homes for veterans.
They want to move forward and get back to doing the work that great organization has done over the years.
And today is a step in that direction. The organization's founder, Mark Lawrence, entered an Alford plea to one count of theft at over $10,000, but less than $100,000. That means he pleaded guilty to the charge, but maintains his innocence.
Somebody still gets to walk out of here with the mindset of, I didn't do anything wrong.
Adams County First Assistant State's Attorney Todd Eiler says had the case gone to trial, he would have proved that Lawrence did do wrong. Eiler says Lawrence stole and then sold several tools that were donated to 2x4s. He received 2 checks for about $13,000 each and deposited the money into his own personal bank account. Eiler says the defense would have argued the money would have been used to pay employees, but the reality is it never got board approval. Judge Charles Birch called the sentence of probation and $43,000 in restitution a favorable one.
Individuals that my 10 years on the bench I have encountered and dealt with were serving lengthy Department of Corrections sentences for stealing or using or obtaining property that was not theirs, using it for their own purpose that is worth far more or far less than the value of the property in this instance.
During the hearing, Eiler said there were 3 primary reasons why the deal is what it is. Because of Lawrence's lack of criminal history, that he helped veterans through the nonprofit, and so the organization can move on.
If he doesn't do what he's supposed to do on probation, I can still ask for jail time, and I absolutely will.
And Lawrence's probation is actually second chance probation, meaning if he doesn't violate any of his probation terms, then the offense could get wiped from his record. Live in Quincy, Dylan Smith, WGEM News.
All right, thank you, Dylan. And different branches of the 2x4s for Hope exist in the tri-states and are functioning under the 501c3. The last tiny home to be built in Quincy was unveiled 2 years ago. A probation review was set for August 1st.